Hello peeps, Man of Steel here. I made this video so that I could talk about one of my favorite ongoing manga series, Boku no Hero Academia, otherwise known as My Hero Academia. If you do not read manga, if you do not know what My Hero Academia is, and or if you do not want to be spoiled by the manga, if you've only seen the anime, do not watch this video. This video is not for you. It's actually specifically made for some uh comments that I've seen on a recent video that I watched of my boy Chibi. I see you, Chibi. My boy Chibi reviews on the most recent chapter of Boku no Hero Academia, chapter 117. I'll leave his channel link. No, I'll just leave the video link in the description below. Now, where do I begin? Let's start with a chapter summary of 117. So, in the previous chapter, Bakugo tells Deku he wants to talk to him outside about Deku's quirk. In this chapter, we're going right off of that. All of the other classmates are asleep, and Deku and Bakugo are walking outside towards whoever knows where. Deku doesn't know, and Bakugo just keeps quiet to himself. Lo and behold, they end up at the ground beta site, the same site that they were when they first fought back when they first, started high school, the training grounds or whatever. And using Bakugo's awesome intellect, well, it's not awesome intellect, but he's definitely not dumb. Using his intellect, he pieces together the fact that Deku's quirk isn't his own, and that he got it from All Might. In watching him talk and watching him put all the pieces together, it was really awesome. Like, I was so hyped too. But then the chapter hit me, and I'm pretty sure it hit most of us fans anyway, with something no one expected. Deku, that is why I want to fight you right here, right now. Oh my gosh, my face, my reaction when Bakugo said that was, let's just say I was pretty much a fangirl. I was fangirling everywhere. I had to make sure I didn't jizz my pants. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that last part. But unfortunately, this is a part where many people would look at what Bakugo says and immediately think, "Oh man, this is an exact copy of the Naruto Saskue fight. Boo! Unoriginal! Copy and paste!" Okay, maybe they wouldn't say exactly that, but you get my point. And my peeps, let me tell you, this is almost completely different from the Naruto Sasuke fight. At the very least, almost completely, no. Actually, it is completely different from all the Naruto Sasuke fights. 1, 2, and 3. The first being the fight on the rooftop, the second being the one at the valley in the end, the first one, and the third fight being a final, like, major fight in the original Naruto series. The first fight was, simply put, Sasuke feeling jealous because Naruto was growing so fast, because at first he really noticed it in the middle of the Chunin exams, then he noticed it even more when Naruto defeated Gaara, sorry. And then he noticed it even more when Naruto was up against Itachi and I forgot, what is that? The shark guy? I forgot his name. Itachi and Kisame. Yeah, Itachi and Kisame with Jiraiya, and Sasuke was knocked out while Naruto was conscious. He was feeling jealous. Naruto was going so strong, so he wanted to measure how strong Naruto was, and they just wanted to see who was stronger. That was it. A battle of strength. That's all that first fight was. The second fight was mainly a battle of I guess you could call it a battle of wants, because Naruto wanted Sasuke to come back, and Sasuke wanted to go get power from Orochimaru to defeat Itachi. And in the end, Sasuke got what he wanted. So that's what you would call also a battle between friends. And the last fight, well, let's be blunt here. That last fight was not a battle of ideals. Yes, you could argue that Sasuke's new idea of being Hokage could work, and while it does make sense, it's just a big fat no-no from a moral standpoint. It's like, and we've even seen it with our eyes, like in the games, the anime, the manga. It was very clear that everyone else besides Sasuke was backing up Naruto, and Sasuke was all alone. It was like, Sasuke, what are you doing? Stop it! Everyone was rooting for Naruto to kick Sasuke's ass, and that's what he did. So, that's not really a battle of ideals. See, because the whole concept, let me explain this. The whole concept of a battle of ideals is that there isn't necessarily a right or wrong answer. It's just this idea versus this idea. That is the battle that Bakugo and Deku are about to have. Now let me explain why it's different from the Naruto vs Sasuke fights. Like I said, this is a battle of ideals. When Bakugo tells Deku, I want to see exactly what's so special about you, that's exactly what he means. He wants to see why All Might would go so far for him. And kinda why he doesn't go so far for someone like Bakugo. When they were kids, Bakugo had power, had a quirk, I mean. He was talented, he was smart. Deku was, like he said, pretty much a pebble on the side of a road. Like, before he met All Might, that's what he pretty much was. And All Might was the greatest hero in that time. He wasn't, from what I can remember, he didn't have any of his weaknesses. And both Bakugo and Deku look up to All Might with hope to become like All Might, to be the greatest hero. However, they saw All Might very differently. As we've seen in this story time and time again, more recently with Bakugo, but definitely with Deku, Izuku saw All Might as the guy who would save anyone and everyone, no matter what, and he'll do it with a smile. Bakugo saw All Might as the person, as no matter how big of a pinch he's in, he'll always come out on top. He'll always win in the end. Both of these ideas of All Might are correct. All Might has always been in a pinch and been able to come out on top. And he has always saved everyone with a smile on his face. Pretty much, like his entire career. It's what he's known for. At Bakugo's young age, he saw himself as someone great, and he saw All Might as the greatest, while Deku was just a pebble on the road. So why is it that now, all of a sudden, this pebble on the road attracts All Might attention way more than someone as great as Bakugo would? He isn't necessarily jealous of Deku, but in his head, it just doesn't make sense. A pebble on the road attracts the attention of the greatest hero? That doesn't make sense. Why is that? That's what he wants to know. He wants to know what makes Izuku so special. He wants to know why the greatest hero would lose his power and give it to someone else, something he never thought was even possible. Why All Might would do the impossible for Deku, of all people.
Oh my god.
It's something that's been itching on his mind ever since he got accepted into UA. It truly has. And now with all the information he knows, like about All For One and the Kimino incident, and the fact that All Might retired, he needs to know. And he needs to know this for his character to move forward.
What is happening?
One of a huge base of why he's a hero today is because of All Might, like Deku. But because Bakugo didn't value Deku, like All Might did, it makes him question himself. It makes him question, is his idea of a hero wrong? Remember, this is a battle of ideals. Bakugo's idea of a hero is not wrong. It's not as... It doesn't really resonate with people as much as saving someone with a smile on his face does. Because that's Deku's idea of a hero. But being able to come out on top in the end, no matter how big of a pinch you're in, that is also important. You need to defeat the villain in order to be a hero. You can't just save people. Bakugo knows you have to defeat the villain in order to be a hero. He knows this. Or at the very least, he thought he knew this. He thought he knew this. He's questioning it now. Throughout the entire Naruto series, there has never been a time where I could side with either Naruto or Sasuke on why they're fighting and what their ideals were. Us, the viewers, we always sided with Naruto because A, he made more sense, and B, because it was just the better idea, you know? It just was. In this case, there isn't a right or wrong. Because a hero does need to save people, or at least should with a smile. And the hero does need to defeat the villain and get out of any pinch. And that is why the Deku versus Bakugo fight is different from all the Naruto versus Sasuke fights, not just the first one. Ah, man. Took quite a while to explain all of that, didn't it? I probably could have explained it faster, but I'm not really used to speaking like this, speaking my mind openly.
Alright, that was fun.
So that other people can understand me. It's something I'm trying to get used to as I, make content for my channel.
Ah, darn it,
my
I did it
15
again!
subscribers self.
Alright. I hope you guys...
yeah, I think that's it.
I hope you guys...
For the rest of this, I guess you can just watch the Outrider do some dabs and dances and whatnot. If you did like what I said, or agree with me, or don't, or want to tell me your way of thinking, please let me know, comment, or whatever, subscribe. That would be pretty awesome, because then I would have 16 subscribers.
See you later, peeps.
Or 17. Or maybe 20. Who knows, maybe Chibi will even see this video. Self-advertisement for the win. I'm done. I'm out of here. See you. Peeps.
I'm